Now, y'all already know what time it is. It is time for the mess. So let's get into it, you guys. And what's going on, you guys? This is your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess, where we talk about celebrity gossip, hot topics, and all things reality TV based. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Monday, and I intend on doing the exact same. What's going on, you guys? I'm still here in the ATL, but I'm about to leave the ATL, so I decided to just come through, make this video real quick, so we can get a couple of topics out the way, and then I'll be on my way to the ATL airport so I can head on back to Mississippi and go back to my real life right now. Okay, so I'm not in Jamar's kitchen right now because he got that damn dishwasher running, and y'all won't gonna hear shit I'm saying because this shit is loud as hell. So I decided to come up in this room where he films the panel with Maddie, where he films the chasing panel at. So I'm up in the room where he normally films it. Okay, so that's what I'm doing right now. But before we get into anything, let me let you guys know what we got coming up. Today is Monday, so Wednesday Roasted Review will be back on my channel. Okay, it will be airing at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time, so make sure you guys tune in for that. And then on Thursday night, we'll be back for the chasing panel. Jeremy should be returning this Thursday, and then on Friday it will be the chasing panel after dark. Okay, featuring our girl Nikki. If you got any questions for the chasing panel after dark, be sure to send them to Nikki's Instagram. It's Nikki Coco Me. So make sure you guys get into that. All right. And you have to be a member in order for y'all to see the after dark. You know, the first time we did the After Dark panel, we did it publicly, and then we immediately moved it to members only. But now you have to be a member in order to see it. So make sure you guys join the membership so you guys can be in the know about what's going on with the chasing panel After Dark. Okay, so with that being said, we're about to go ahead and get into the mess. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to talk about is something that wasn't even a part of my topics list because I only got 4 topics for today. But I decided to bring this up because this is coming from Camille Winbush, who was once a part of the Bernie Mac show. And she says that she was explaining why she joined OnlyFans, and she was saying that her residual checks are not sustainable for a living, and that's why she was doing it. So let's get into it, y'all.
Don't need the money, or did she go broke? How do you respond to that criticism?
Okay. Well, people that are outside of the acting world have no place to speak on it. When people are saying, oh, those Bernie Mac checks must have dried up, or like from a job 20 years ago when I was a 12-year-old, yeah, like duh.
Because we think the residuals are still coming through, though.
I mean, they do, but
it's not.
Listen, if I was on Friends making $1 million an episode, yes, those residual checks would still be very nice. But as time goes on, they get smaller and smaller every year. You're not making the same amount that you were when the show was current per episode.
Right.
So as someone who was just a kid, don't get me wrong, still making good money, but 20 years later, those checks are not sustainable for a living. And with the industry being as fickle as it is, you can't count on any job to last or even to book a job. So over the years, I have done regular 9-to-5s.
Oh, wow.
I owned an ice cream shop for 3 years when I was a teenager.
Wow.
And I funded that with my own money. I taught gymnastics to kids where I was making like $11, $12 an hour. So I've done that.
Wow.
But if I can find a way to make enough to buy a home from the comfort and safety of my own living room, why wouldn't I do that?
Right. Yeah, I think because when I first saw it, of course I was surprised. Like, that's a natural reaction. But I also think that people are probably, they see you in a certain, like a royalty, like a certain air, and the association with OnlyFans gets like a bad rap.
As an actor, you play different characters and you get put into all kinds of scenarios. You can play a drug dealer, a drug addict, a murderer, a stripper. People have sex, well, not real sex, but, you know, insinuated sex on camera. So how is that any different just because it's a different platform? Like, if I'm playing a stripper on TV, would that be more acceptable to everyone if I'm not even stripping on the internet from the comfort of my home? So it makes me wonder, is it the platform itself or the content? Because the content would be the same, if not more.
All right, so that was Camille Winbush, whom we all know as Vanessa from the Bernie Mac show. And I will be honest and say that when I first heard about her doing like OnlyFans and stuff like that, I was very surprised by that. But at the same time, you also have to think about it. Camille ain't really been on nobody's show, nobody's movie in quite some time now. And it's very hard for people that's in the entertainment business. Like when you are an actor or an act, there's a lot of actors and actresses that's out here working regular jobs until they get a good gig. I mean, let's not forget that, oh boy, I forget his name, but he played on The Cosby Show and somebody caught him working at a Trader Joe's and took a picture of him while he was just trying to make a living. He said that he was working at Trader Joe's for the insurance. And, you know, Tyler Perry offered to give him a job. I don't know what happened after that, but a lot of these actors have it bad because you know, some people would say that, okay, after Bernie Mac got canceled, you could have went out and got a whole nother job, got a whole nother role, but it don't work that way. A lot of times in this industry, these actors and actresses that you guys loved on these shows, they get typecast a whole lot. Like a lot of times you don't even get to see them do anything else because they only see them as Vanessa. They only see them as this person. They typecast them and put them in the same damn roles over and over again. So who's to say that Camille didn't try to go get another acting job, or she didn't audition for this show, or didn't audition for this movie, or this web series, or this Netflix show? Who's to say that she didn't? People probably wasn't even trying to give her anything. And then you do know that colorism does play a role in this industry as well. Not trying to make colorism a topic of discussion because, you know, people get so uncomfortable when you talk about that. But that is a part of the discussion as well. And as she said in her video, like I said, you know, people probably saw this story and probably said, well, why she ain't gonna get no regular job? There's regular jobs, regular 9-to-5s everywhere. And she sat up here on this video, on this interview and said, I work 9-to-5 jobs. I taught kids gymnastics, only made $11, $12 an hour. I had an ice cream shop. I did this, I did that. And those residual checks are not sustainable to live. So if I could sit up here, go on OnlyFans, make my money, be able to buy a house, do whatever, then I'm going to do that. I'm not going to judge her for doing that, okay? Because sometimes people look at us as YouTubers and they judge us. You know, they say they need these YouTube checks. My YouTube checks are good, okay? They are good. They keep me afloat, to be honest. They allow me to be able to travel as much as I want. They allow me to have extra money to pay for the things that I need to pay for. Like, for example, I have a 9-to-5 job too. I have a full-time job that I've been working for the last 7 years. I have dental, vision, and medical insurance. Okay, I have all those things. I have a pension now. I have a life insurance policy. I have all those things. So as much as I hate my job, I'm thankful for the benefits that I do have. And that makes me want to keep my job and have my YouTube check on the side. My YouTube checks look really good at the end of the month. You know what I mean? Especially if I'm having a great month, they look great and that keeps me afloat. But I'm a person, I'm a penny pitcher. I don't like to spend a lot of money on things. For example, I make enough money to go buy the fresh new J's. I'd rather buy Vans. I can afford to buy Balenciaga if I want to. I'd rather go on ASOS online and buy something like this for like $15. I could buy all that expensive shit that everybody buy, but I choose not to. I have responsibilities and I have things that I'm trying to do. The only reason why I even saw financial issues last year with having both incomes is because I was paying my mother's bills and taking care of my brother as well, helping out with my brother as well when he was out of a job. So that's why I was facing financial struggles last year. But now that my mother has a better job in her field that pays her much more now, and my brother has his own job and everybody else is working, now I can pay my own bills and also focus on my move. So yes, a lot of times it's best to have a 9 to 5 job because they will always be there. But this ain't gonna always be there. Like right now, like as a YouTuber, it's basically like an entrepreneurship. Like you have good months and then you have your slow months. Like right now, a lot of YouTubers are experiencing slow months, especially those that do reality TV reviews like myself. We are experiencing a slow month. It started in May. After Real Housewives of Potomac went off, there was no more reality TV. So May was slow. June has been slow. And this whole summer just might be slow. But we have those slow months where we have to figure out, okay, what are we going to do in order to keep the content coming so we can keep these numbers up and keep the check that we normally get every single month, or keep it at least close to what I make every single month. So I'm not mad at Camille for doing what she had to do. I mean, she's doing what she had to do. She's an adult. If she wanted to get on OnlyFans to do her thing and make that money, let her do so. I'm not mad at it, and I'm not here to be nobody's judge and jury. So let's move on to the next topic. And the next topic is Miss Sexyy Red. Okay. Now, Sexyy Red was calling out people, asking her why she doesn't post her children online more. Let's go ahead and get into that. Let me put that up here. Let me remove this out the way, and then we're gonna get into that. Let's talk about it.
What's her kids? Why is y'all worried about my kids? Like, they right here cool, they fed, they clean, they good. What's going on? Why is y'all worried about my kids? Go have some kids and worry about them dirty ass bitches. The fuck? For real. Okay, I'm sorry, but they be pissing me off. Like, yeah, my kids is right here, they good. They always with me, bitch. Thank you. Good and fed. Very, very well fed. A lot of toys over here, big ass house. We living, bitch. Rich baby mama hoe. It's about where the kids at. Bitch, my kids ain't got Instagram. Is you cool, bitch? My kids ain't on Instagram. They're not gonna be on Instagram. They don't have Instagram.
And that was Sexyy Red calling out the people that was asking her why she never posts her kids, why she never put her kids online, all those things like that. And to be honest, I ain't mad at Sexyy Red for having that reaction, because these people, yeah, they're your fans, they're this, they're that. We get all of that. Like they care about your life. I guess some of them care about your life, honey, because some of these folks don't give a fuck about your life. They just want to be in your damn business, okay? But let's be real. Why do y'all want this girl to post her fucking kids? It's the same situation that y'all used to do with Miss K. Michelle. When K. Michelle wasn't posting her son, y'all would always make it sound like she didn't have no relationship with her son, which she did. Y'all would make it seem like she didn't take care of her son, which she did. Then when she posted her son, y'all sitting here calling her son ugly and all this other shit. These kids that these celebrities have, these kids did not ask to be in this limelight that their parents are in. So therefore, they're not obligated to show y'all a damn thing. If Sexyy Red don't want her kids to be out there in the public, she don't have to put them out there for y'all entertainment. Why do y'all feel like y'all are old to see somebody's fucking kids? Why do y'all want to see somebody's kids any damn way? Let's be real. Okay, why do y'all want to see somebody's kids anyway? Why is it so important for y'all to be seeing somebody's kids so y'all can sit up and judge? Because that's exactly what the hell y'all gonna do anyways, judge, okay? We all talk about Sexyy Red as is, about the way she carries herself, but another thing too, we also talk about, like, so we gonna talk about her as a mom too? Like, no, at the end of the day, she is a damn, she's a public figure, not her damn kids. And she's doing right by keeping her kids outside of the limelight. A lot of people that's in this industry want to keep their kids out of this shit that they call entertainment. Okay? Like, It was hard for me to put my mom on The Prelude a couple of weeks ago because I never wanted my mama to be a part of this shit. Don't want my brother to be a part of it. I show y'all my brother here and there or whatever, but those are the things that I keep sacred, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Y'all see me because I chose to do this shit. You know, so I ain't mad at Sexy Red for calling these folks out and cussing them out about her kids. She ain't got to show y'all shit. Okay, so let's move on to the next topic, and that is Mr. Fat Joe. Now, Fat Joe gets up here and he says that if Chris Brown never put his hands on Rihanna, we would be calling him Michael Jackson right now. And a lot of people are feeling some type of way about that statement. So let's go ahead and get into that right now. Let's take a listen.
I get to this Chris Brown show. If Chris Brown never got into the controversy with Rihanna, we would be calling him Michael Jackson right now. Not like Michael Jackson, Michael Jackson. He is the most talented singer, artist, performer, hit maker of our time. There's nobody even close to Chris Brown. And it's time we move past it. It's been 20-something years that I know of. There's no more incidents. Man, we're going to let this lifetime go by without saying the truth. And so what happens is when the truth is an unpopular decision, everybody gets scared to say it. They get canceled, especially famous people or somebody like that, right? But, you know, the streets, they know what it is. Streets always know. They tell you the truth. There's the streets still bumping R. Kelly. He's in jail. He did terrible things. They still bumping R. Kelly. So what I'm trying to say is that it's a shame that we lying and we're not giving it up to the king of R&B, the king of music. I mean, you know, the Michael Jackson, you know, we be thinking he could battle Michael Jackson.
No, we don't.
That's all I'm trying to say. I'm not lying. If you really look at his body of work and you look at all his hits, you see what he does, you remove from your mind that we don't like it. We don't like that he had a controversy. We don't like that. We don't condone the queens. We out here to protect the queens. We get that. He was a little kid 20-something years ago.
So that was Fat Joe giving his opinion on Chris Brown and the nature of his career and why people are still holding on to exactly what he did to Rihanna a couple of years ago. And he was basically saying, however, that if Chris Brown never would have put his hands on Rihanna, we would be calling him the new Michael Jackson. First things first, let me tell y'all something. I've said it time and time again. I'm not even a big Michael Jackson fan. I'm a Prince type of boy, okay? I like Prince better than Michael Jackson. I might be in the minority, but I'm a Prince fan. Let's be honest, okay? However, I'm going to need for everybody to stop trying to make Chris Brown be who he is not, and he is not Michael Jackson. So let's stop doing that. Nobody is Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson carved out a lane for himself, and there were many people that tried to duplicate what the fuck he did, okay? Honestly, there's nobody else that came close to what he did. Nobody made no Thriller, no Billie Jean. Nobody came close to what he did. And this is coming from a person that don't even be down with Michael Jackson like that. Ain't nobody seeing Michael Jackson and nothing that he motherfucking did. Let's be honest, okay? That's number one. Number two, Chris Brown is Chris Brown. He is not comparable to fucking Michael Jackson. Let's be clear. If anything, he's Usher's son. If anything, he Usher's son. He ain't got nothing to do with Michael Jackson. Usher was a pupil of Michael Jackson, and he passed the torch on down to Chris Brown. That's who he is. And also, let's also take into account that Chris Brown did not just hit Rihanna. He hit multiple women. Okay, it's not just Rihanna. I don't know why y'all try to minimize the shit that Chris Brown has done to just Rihanna when he didn't just put his hands on Rihanna. Now, me personally, I don't give a fuck how anybody feels about him. He is talented. He got great music that I still listen to and that I like, but we got to call a spade. He made his own bed and he didn't make it better for himself. After he put his hands on Rihanna, he went on to be abusive towards other women. So it may be one of those situations why women cannot forgive Chris Brown because he constantly keeps putting his hands on other women. It ain't just Rihanna. It wasn't just Rihanna. And he would never be Michael Jackson. And even if he didn't put his hands on Rihanna, he would have put his hands on somebody else and he still would not be called no damn Michael Jackson. Y'all can sit up here and say this shit all you want to make yourself feel good, but that's not what it's given over here. So y'all can stop trying to do that. I get it. And another thing about it, Chris Brown is not versatile enough to be called no damn Michael Jackson because all of Chris Brown music sound like the same 65 fucking songs he done put out over the last couple of years now. Until he finds another sound, then we can call him Michael Jackson. But until then, he's a baby Usher. That's what he gives. And that ain't nothing bad to be. Okay? But no, I don't agree with that at all. Like we gonna stop trying to make people be more than what the hell they are. We're gonna stop doing that. Stop making him out to be better than what he is. Okay? Chris Brown is talented. He can write, he can sing, he can rap, all that shit. I get it. But stop trying to compare folks. Let Chris be Chris and let Mike, rest his soul, be Mike. But I like Prince better anyway. Anyway, moving on to the next thing. This is Kenya Moore and Simon. Now, Simon threw some shade at Kenya Moore in the midst of her situation with Bravo. Now, it goes back to the Rolls Royce thing. Now, remember when Simon threw shade at Portia by trying to congratulate Shamia. He gonna say, congrats, my good sis Shamia Moore, and I'm so happy for you. My brother Gerald has excellent taste in fine automobiles. Look forward to watching the only cast member with the Rolls Royce. Then Kenya commented and said, Simon, I have a Rolls Royce, but I bought my own. Hashtag RHOA, hashtag self-made queen. And then Kenya said, let me jump in right quick because I have a Rolls Royce, but I bought my own years ago. And then to the other day, I think it was yesterday, he came out and said, staying out of Simon's business is a real flex. Look at God this season. One Rolls Royce this season. Simon says, I keep to myself and I show everyone love and respect. When you take it upon yourself to join and assist the devil with their narrative, do not be surprised when some of their bad energy, in parentheses, juju, make a pit at your doorstep. So basically, that's him taking shots at Kenya Moore. Now, I'm just gonna tell y'all this, okay? Let me just say this to y'all. Now, y'all was sitting up here, I'm telling y'all, and I ain't gonna say y'all, some of y'all was going up for Simon when he was doing this bitch ass nigga shit, when he was doing that shit to Fallon. Some of y'all was going up for it. Now that he doing it to Portia, y'all sick of it. No, keep the same energy. Cause he's being a bitch right now. Like he trying to be a damn bitch, and we over it. Stop doing this bullshit, Simon. We don't give a fuck. You mad at Portia? Be mad at Portia. But you ain't got to bring Kenya into that. Kenya didn't even do nothing to you. The only thing that she said was, listen now, Shamia ain't the only one with a Rolls Royce. I got me one too. That's all she was saying. But yet, I guess you feel some type of way because her and Portia call themselves the dynamic duo, I guess. And now you feel like anybody can get it, including Kenya ass for trying to jump ship and be over there with Portia. I guess that's what you're feeling like. But Simon, you can get over your damn self, okay? You can get over yourself. I'm tired of you getting your ass on social media every day, taunting Portia or any other woman that you're trying to taunt. I'm so tired of it. I'm tired of seeing you. I'm tired of the blogs posting you. I'm tired of talking about you. But I know that I got to talk about you, and I know that the people want me to talk about you and all that good stuff. So that's the only reason why I do that. But Unc-T tired. Okay, Unc-T is tired of talking about your ass. Okay, like I just want for you to shut the hell up. Just shut up. It don't pay to shut the fuck up. That's all I'm saying. Shut up. We tired of hearing you. Now, anyway, moving on to the very last topic, and then I gotta head on out to the airport, honey. But this is about Charlamagne and Caitlyn Jenner. Now, Charlamagne was on The Breakfast Club today. And he says that he feels like not Kris Jenner, but Caitlyn Jenner should not be able to celebrate Father's Day now that she's a woman. So let's go ahead and get into that. Let's take a listen, y'all.
Caitlyn Jenner celebrates Father's Day. Speaking of
She cannot do that.
Yes, he can.
No.
For real.
You pick a side, stay there.
No,
I'm confused.
We can't tell them people what to do like that.
I can tell Caitlyn what to do.
I thought
No, you can't.
she identifies as a woman.
You can't have it both ways now.
But no, listen, why not? Caitlyn Jenner celebrates Father's Day. Speaking of dads on Sunday, Caitlyn Jenner celebrated Father's Day. And look, she posted, I love these throwbacks in honor of Father's Day. And it's a picture of Bruce and Caitlyn. How they gonna do that? But no, Bruce and Kylie and what's that one?
Boy, they can't recognize none of that family in throwback pictures.
Kylie and
No, they can't.
Oh, we know what Kylie used to look like. And damn, what's the other girl and Kendall? Yeah, Kylie and Kendall when they was both younger.
So do they?
And then he posted another picture of them when he's Caitlyn, and it's an updated picture of all of them. But he said the best thing he could have done was be a father.
So he get a Father's and she get a Father's and Mother's Day.
So they celebrate Mother's Day too.
Youngest. It don't say that. He just concentrated on him being the best father ever in the world, and he will forever be the best father.
So what do you do on Mother's Day with her?
They have a mother named Chris.
But they got a mother named
Caitlyn.
It's not their mother. That's their aunt. For real, they was not.
I think godmother father.
Yeah,
y'all ain't gonna confuse me on this one.
So let that man be a father on Father's Day.
Okay, so that was Charlamagne, DJ Envy, and just hilarious talking about Caitlyn Jenner and how she should not be able to celebrate Father's Day. As a gay man, as a man that's a part of the LGBT community, I say that I feel like she should not be able to celebrate Father's Day, being that she is now a woman. Wouldn't it defeat the purpose? Like, if you wanted to be a woman and stuff like that, shouldn't you be able to, celebrate Mother's Day? Because we keep saying that a woman cannot, celebrate Father's Day. People say this shit every single year when, people want to shout out their mom for Father's Day and things like that. So to me, it's kind of like, okay, well, if Caitlyn is now a woman, then how is it possible that she can celebrate Father's Day? You can't have it both ways. You can't be in two of the same worlds. Like, you got to pick which one you want to be. But some people will probably say, well, she can't, necessarily celebrate Mother's Day because she wasn't born a woman. She can't, mother kids. She can't carry kids. She can't have kids. Well, she can have kids, but she can't give birth to no child or anything like that. So how could she be able to celebrate Mother's Day? So it all goes back to the question of, because Caitlyn was born a man, wouldn't it be more fitting for Caitlyn to, celebrate Father's Day because that's what she came into this world as? I mean, she was a man. She was a father. So that's what she was born as. That's what her past life was. So would it be more fitting for her to say Happy Father's Day to myself or whatever, or the best thing I ever did was be a father? Because, I mean, that is what she was. Or if she says if she celebrated Mother's Day for herself, then people would feel like would be outraged by that because they're going to feel like you're a trans woman. You can't carry no kids. You can't mother no kids. You cannot give birth. So how are you a mother? You can't even do the things that mothers do. So how you going to give yourself the title motherhood? That's what people are going to say. So it's like a catch-22 here. We already have this big old argument about pronouns. I'm a trans woman, so call me she or her. Don't call me it, him, he. Call me she or her. We always have this whole battle and back and forth and battle royale about, pronouns and shit like that. But now it's like you don't want to be called he, but yet you want to celebrate Father's Day, and that's not necessarily your day no more. Or it still is your day, but it's I can't give you no answer. I can't give you I can't give you an answer. As many times as I'm trying, as much as I want to give you an answer, I can't give you an answer. I want to, but I can't give you an answer. I just can't. Okay? I can't give you a motherfucking answer. I want to, but I can't. And it's just the basis of the whole thing. Like, I'm confused my damn self. It's like I said, if you're a woman, you can't celebrate Father's Day unless you're a single parent. And you ain't no damn single parent. Well, kind of is, but still. You can't really celebrate Mother's Day because the natural born biological women are going to feel some kind of way about you celebrating Mother's Day. So what can Caitlyn Jenner do? Mother's Day, Father's Day, or just be quiet? Because I can't give you the answers as much as I tried to just now. But I kind of feel like Charlamagne. But then again, it's kind of like, it could go either way. I don't really know. It could go either way. So, yeah. I just want to know what y'all think. I thought me and Jamar kind of talked about this before I decided that I would do this. And he said, that's a good discussion, but baby, I don't know. Because none of us really can tell. None of us really know. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, with that being said, we're about to get up out of here. But before we go, you do know that I got to do my promotional runs. So shout out to my cousin, LaShonda Catchings. Okay, if you're in the Jackson Metro area, hit her up. She's a realtor in the area and she'll get you right. The office number, the direct contact, and the website is on the screen. So make sure you guys hit up my cousin, Sean, for your realtor needs. All right, so let's get into the music aspect. The Chasing Panels on Tramiel has a single out called The Everything Remix featuring Rico with a K, and it's available now on all streaming platforms, and it's up for purchase, as well as the music video being out. So make sure you guys pick that up. Also, another Chasing panelist, Carl, who goes by the stage name K-Star, his new song Goblin is available now, and the video should be out soon. And last but certainly not least, My Heart of Hearts, Bando Kane. He has a new record out called Run It Back, which is available right now. So make sure you guys go and pick it up. The video should be shot soon. With that being said, you guys, this is your boy Scotty by Nature TV. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, share this video, and also click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. And if you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, and my TikTok will be down below. With that being said, you guys, your boy Scotty is up out of here, and I will see you guys on the next video, and I will leave you guys with the promo of King Darius Books. And I'm out here, y'all. Bye.
What's up, everyone? It is Darius asking you to check out my newest children's book, DJ Stands on Business. Follow along as 5 friends who are entrepreneurs by the name of Pixel, Raven, a dynamic duo we can learn, and a children's book author named DJ use their entrepreneurial spirit to save money to go on a trip to Mexico. So follow along as children can learn about terms that teach them about entrepreneurship and give them the opportunity to open up the world in the adventures of friendship and entrepreneurship. You can check out my children's book, DJ Stands on Business, as well as DJ's Favorite Day and Twinkle Little Star at www.kingdariusbooks.com.